Hello there. Welcome to my real estate video blog. I got this fancy microphone in hopes that you can hear me crystal clear should you be watching us here. My name is Kodi Riddle, real estate broker and the team lead for the Riddle Group at eXp Realty. Very excited to be in my new home office. Moved both of our children out to down at ASU and took over one of their rooms as my home office, and I could not be more excited. I'm going to do a video about this later when it's totally done because it's not quite there yet. Okay, so let's get into the video and the information that we're going to talk about today, which is, are we in a housing bubble? Okay, welcome back. Here we go. Question is, are we in a housing bubble? And I have been talking about this and I am so comfortable with this question, but it occurred to me that maybe all of you are still thinking that we are. And I want to show you and give you some great information to help kind of calm those nerves and realize that we are not. But here we go. I'm gonna do this and then you can kind of decide for yourself. By the way, if you are looking to purchase a home, you can click on this button here, show it. And if you are looking to sell your home and you want to get a value, at least an internet value, you can click this button or reach out directly to us and just let us know because we can come to your home and give you a more exact figure on the value, today's value of your home. Okay, here we go. Let's get on with it. Boom. Here we go. Housing bubble. Are we in one? Here is why I do these videos. When you have a void of information, emotion tends to drive decision making. I loved this quote from Mark Hackett, and I couldn't agree more. Yes, buying a home is an emotional purchase. No question. Selling it is too, but it should be emotional for the right reasons. What the home means to you, for your family, those kinds of things. But when it comes to financially, you want to know and have the right information to see if it's the time and affordability and if the loan's right and all that stuff. That's about money in your pocket, right? Making a good investment. So we want you to know that you can come to us at any time, ask us the questions you need to ask so that you're making a decision based on the best information out there so that you can feel confident and comfortable in that decision that you make moving forward. Housing bubble, and number one point are risky loans. The Fed just came out with this, and this slide will blow your mind. In 2006, $376 billion were done for mortgage originations with people that had less than a 620 FICO score. FICO score is a credit score. 620 is a fairly low number. And 376 billion compared to 2020 that was $74 billion. Right there, that's going to help you realize that let's say the poop hits the fan, if you will, and something does happen. Well, there's going to be a whole far less homes that would come back on the market. So there wouldn't be this mass influx of inventory. Because the origination for people that are in that space, right, in a low FICO score space are less than a quarter, right? So good information there. The outsized increases have raised concerns that a home price bubble is emerging. This is again why you do these videos, because there's like little flutters of information out there that are getting people to think that. However, conditions today are quite different than they were in the early 2000s, particularly in terms of credit availability. The current climb in house prices instead, it reflects a strong demand and a tight supply helped along by record low interest rates. And let me move my little picture down here so you see this came from Joint Center of Housing Studies at Harvard University, the State of the Nation's Housing in 2021. This is I get my information out there, guys, from legit, what I feel are legit and something that I can comfortably give then to you because that's my job, right? So moving on, This again re-emphasizes that look at how much easier this index is the mortgage credit, how easy it was. The higher the number, the easier it was to get a loan. So back in 2004, 5, 6 right here, 7 coming down in 2008. Look at this massive change in the mortgage credit availability index. Completely different than what it is today and what it has been right over the past, my goodness, ever since 2008. So again, it just helps you see the difference visually, right, than what it was back then. So I love this so much. Okay, housing bubble, mortgage debt and affordability. I want to first talk about just how it's different, right? From back in 2007, the debt people had, household debt service ratio for mortgages as a percentage of disposable personal income. So look at how high the debt was in 2007. Okay, 7.21%, whereas today it's less than half that. So just people's amount of debt they have helps their affordability of a home. That's an important key, an important point to make, and for you to know, again, just comparing the two times and how different it is. Looking back at the bubble years, house prices exceeded house buying power in 2006 nationally. But today, house buying power is nearly twice as high as the median sales price nationally. People can afford more. Now, I know many find it hard to believe, but housing is actually undervalued in most markets. Now, in my area, I still think we're affordable, yes. But you look at places like California and New York that are notoriously too high. Well, we're starting to hit that point as well here in the Phoenix market, in Scottsdale and Arcadia and, some of these places in North Phoenix, Cave Creek. So, while this may be in other places, this is definitely an opinion that people may have whether a home is affordable. But across the board, it says many find it hard to believe, but housing is actually undervalued in most markets, and the gap between house buying power and sales prices indicate that there's room for further house price growth in the months to come. Okay, housing affordability. Now, again, this is a comparison. If you look here, this is where house affordability was off the charts. Look where we are. We are more affordable today than we were 3 years ago. Crazy, right? Crazy. So this is, while that's true, or while that's a graph, this is the fact of the matter, right? The truth is that it continues to decrease. Affordability continues to decrease in this country. I believe it will become more of a challenge before it gets better. Right? There are 3 factors for affordability. 3 factors for affordability are house prices, interest rates, and wages. So those 3 are what you have to take into consideration for a person's ability to afford a home. So let's continue on this because you can see that index, right? It's slowly going down. People are less able to afford a home. And this comes from NAR, the National Association of Realtors. So the answer to that, are we in a housing bubble? Absolutely not. We are not. However, that affordability factor, especially like I said, in my neck of the woods, I do believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is going to slow the rate of appreciation. Now, I said this in the last video and I put it out there and I got responses that people actually didn't agree that homes are going to continue to increase, right? Increase in value. They think they're going to correct themselves. And my point is that this does not happen. I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe that appreciation will slow down and return back to normal levels. But I do not feel that we will see a depreciation. So that's the point. That's the point of this video. And I really hope that that information, just some graphs and some visuals and some facts, can help you really see that this is nothing like back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, that space of what happened before it really did crash. So hopefully that helps you guys. Please let us know the ideas and the things that you want to hear about in these videos, because if we pick yours, I'm going to send you a $25 gift card because we picked your idea or your question to answer on our videos. Thanks so much for listening. Take care.